If you can combine relaxation with good productivity, then surely you're on for a winner. A lakeside morning location is a great start. So I'm at Grasmere this morning. First time I've ever been here. Grasmere is excellent as it's located centrally in the Lake District. I often find that if people ask me where's the best places to stay, I always refer them to either Ambleside or Grasmere, because from there you can plan your day. I was said, never shot here before. I've just arrived as the morning hues were erupted, just in time for sunrise. The sun is behind some clouds at the moment, but I've got my shot set up wide angle. It's probably been shot a fair many times before, but it just appealed to me. Iconic shot. Island to the left hand side of the frame. F11, got some beautiful colours, a nice cloud as well on the upper part of the image, which makes it different to everyone else's, because that cloud is never ever going to appear again. So this is the opening image of this morning. So what more does a landscape photographer need? You've got mist, beautiful reflections, low-lying sun, tranquil waters. I can't find a composition. So you've got to take your chances in landscape photography. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, peaceful. I am struggling to find some composition. But then the magic happened. A couple of swans just passed right in front of the composition I was eyeing up. Telephoto, handheld, made sure it was on 200th of a second. Snap away. Very pleased. Just take a look at this one. So as you know, if you follow my channel, I have a preference to shooting alone. I like my own solitude, but every now and then it's good to share stories with some good friends. So that's my aim today. I'm due to meet a good friend of mine from YouTube. There is some guy behind me, I don't know if that is some hanger on. Let's go and say hello to him. I'm so enjoying myself. Peace and quiet, exactly what I want. What a lot of rubbish. So yeah, you probably know this man here, a good buddy of mine, Mr. Chris Sales. Chris.
Hello. Hello everybody.
How is one today?
I'm alright, mate. It's beautiful this one, isn't it?
It's absolutely beautiful. But we're struggling, aren't we?
This is why we do it. Which incidentally you wrote an article about recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
I haven't read it though.
Oh no, that was
or was it a video?
That was my video, yeah. Every now and then, a small percentage, something wonderful happens. That has just happened to me. The clouds have just formed beautifully, the light, the foreground interest, it's just worked for me. Absolutely elated. And this is what it's all about. Workshop, Chris, we are due to do our very first workshop, core workshop.
Yeah.
And what? When's that now?
It is later this month. If this
I
is
tell you
going
what's
out
a good
in week.
idea.
What?
Should we find out exactly when it is? That might be a good idea. Then we might get the dates right. We'll find out anyway. It's towards the end of the month.
It is.
End of March, that is.
It's the weekend after the photography show.
That's it.
Which we're both going
Which
to.
we're going. So if you want to have a quick chat to us, by the way, then pop along. We're going on the 17th of March.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I'm going to be there on Saturday.
Saturday as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to be there on Sunday.
Why aren't you coming on Saturday?
Let me think. What's the reason? Oh yeah, I've got to balance the Mrs.'s happiness. Yeah.
It's your birthday, mate.
It's my birthday as well. But it's not my big birthday.
I was going to say, it's not the big one, is
Where
it?
are we going with this one?
No.
That's next year.
Is it next year?
Yeah, next year. Yeah, we're celebrating that.
What are we going to do?
Big 3-0.
Iceland, the two of us.
Iceland. Should we do it?
Yeah, you're for your birthday. Yeah, that'll be the end of your marriage.
That's it then.
Probably the end of mine if I go to Iceland without Helen.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the main features of Grasmere, what I've found so far, is the island in the middle. And the reason for that is due to the lovely array of trees and pines which are forming a triangular shape. I'm going to use that as a background feature. Chris has opted for a simple composition, including some rocks, really clean image. I've wandered around the banks and I like the grasses, loads of grasses which really appeal to me. I found this clump here. The main feature of this clump, however, is that there's a few grasses which are leaning towards the lens, the lower part of the image, and forming a leading line. So I'm going to use that as a feature. So simple composition, portrait orientation. Landscape wouldn't work. I use an ND grad just to bring the sky down, and I focus about a third way up. I'm not focus stacking. If you watched, I think the last couple of my vlogs, I've mentioned that I'm going to focus stack. I haven't, and in either image, because having checked the LCD, there's front to back sharpness. So not always necessary. Anyway, I'm pleased with the shot. Just take a look at this one. So this shot had great potential. Nice foreground and background interests, nice colours going on, and I still like the tufts of grass on the lower left hand side of the image acting as a leading line. But there's one big problem. Can you spot it? Well, there's no separation on the right hand side of the tuft of grass, and I knew that obviously when I was in the field, but it was nigh impossible because the grass just extended further to the right. But I thought once I got home, put it into Photoshop, I could weave some magic. But despite many efforts, I just didn't get to the final image that I wanted. It was even encroaching on some manipulation, which I really don't want to get into. I like to keep my images as natural as possible. So, what would you do with the shot? Would you keep it as it is? Do you like it? Would you bin it? Or would you spend further time in Photoshop and a bit more post-processing? And if so, how would you do it? Let me know. The light is starting to get harsh. It's about, like 2 hours after sunrise now, and I'm running out of options. I'm still looking around. There is features. I mean, there's a gnarly log, but it just doesn't blend. It's more of an eyesore, to be honest. A bit of mist forming over there. There's still some layers. Options are running out, but I'm not gonna pack in yet because there's always chance of something, isn't there? What a great place this is though. Grasmere, at the side of Rydal Water, Central Lake District. You've got to come. First time as well, so at least this time I'm getting a feeling of what is on offer. And I'm sure there's more on offer than just the island. Plenty to explore. Having a great time. So I'm just walking back to the car now, and there's plenty of features along the banks of the lake, including some grasses, plenty of grasses, reeds, there's a clump of rocks and some logs as well, chopped up logs with lots of algae and moss. This boathouse behind me, nothing's fallen into place. I can't quite find a composition, nothing works. What I have found, however, is this, a plastic bottle. Now, looking around there, it's absolutely beautiful, this landscape we have, this national park we have, and we should be blessed. Whichever idiot has left this plastic bottle, you're an absolute disgrace to society. Sorry, but you are. There is no need for it. If you come across litter, then pick it up. Just pick it up. Take it with you. Rant over.
And relax. I've calmed down since filming this video. There's not much that fazes me, but the sight of litter left behind in this wonderful landscape we have does strike a nerve. Just pick it up. It's so easy. Thank you.
Okay, that's me done. I've exhausted my creativity for this little session. The light's getting a little bit harsh. But yeah, beautiful place, Grasmere. You've got to come. Central Lake District. So, until next time, take good care of yourself. I'll see you shortly. Bye bye for now.